All right, real estate, gold, stocks, Bitcoin. All right, I want to give you 3 reasons why you should maybe invest in Bitcoin right now, time sensitive, and 1 reason maybe why you shouldn't even invest in it at all. Stay tuned. JeffJCunningham.com, make more money, guys. I feel way more comfortable in this. I did it before in a tie or whatever I had on, and it was blurry. My hair was all weird, so I'm going to talk to you about Bitcoin investing. I'm going to get right into it. A lot of people on coaching calls all the time ask me, Jeff, what do you think about investing? So I decided to do these videos. A lot of these videos are going to be tactic, make more money tips, answering questions, giving you maybe some sound money advice. And I'm not a money expert, but I will say I'll make you more money than a money expert sometimes. But that's a disclaimer that I'm just not a money expert. All right, I think that will work. I'll put something down there in the bottom. So Bitcoin is a decentralized worldwide digital currency. There we go. Decentralized, meaning it is not controlled by the government, it's controlled by us, the people. Which sounds almost crazy because it's like, whoa, is this legit? And actually my buddy brought up the other day, you know, people probably made Bitcoin to trade kind of some not so good stuff way back in the day. And although that may be true, where we're at right now is Bitcoin is the one currency that actually is very tradable, doing over 400 million transactions a year ago in April of 19, 400 million transactions. And it's worldwide, meaning I can send this to my business partner in London and send it to him. And we probably should do this, Mr. AC, because PayPal, we pay so many fees in sending money over. We send so much money over through PayPal. Shout out to Elon Musk's crusher. So worldwide, you can send it anywhere you want, and you get no fee. So $1 here or 1 Bitcoin here is 1 Bitcoin in India, London, etc. There's no exchange rate. Digital, meaning it's actually, and this is why I'm a big fan of it, it's because the way it was done, it was block coded. So they actually coded all of it so it can't get broken, and it's all digital. It has like it's blockchain technology, which maybe I'll explain about later on for anybody. But basically, they all have lines of code, and the Bitcoin can get mined. Right now in circulation, there's about 18.4 million mined, and over time there can only be 21 million mined, meaning 21 million. And the reason why that's so important is that unlike the US dollar that they just printed out $2 trillion more, it actually makes the money less valuable. This makes it more valuable over time. So there's something up I use. So there's a lot of people, one of my coaching clients hit me up and said, Jeff, this kid's trying to get me to trade Bitcoin and can show me the whole thing in my Instagram DMs. They said, whoa, find something that's kind of legit and use it. I know I use something called Coinbase, so I'm gonna leave the link below. If you actually download the link, I get $10, you get $10 to trade for free when you deposit $100. And I'm saying if you go and take the $100 and buy Bitcoin, they're gonna have different types of coins, but invest it in it. A year from now, you can come back and write thank you on this video, or you can just thank me now. But digital currency, so kind of go over it. Decentralized worldwide digital currency, which means it's digital, meaning that everybody from your smartphones, you can just trade it right here. Actually, no, I'll even show you the app that we have. It's actually up today 9%. I recorded this video before when it was up only that, and it's going up, so I think it's up a little bit more now too. Look at this. So it's up 73%. So this is the Bitcoin app there where you can control the coins. I actually was showing it to one of my mentors, showing him, well, hey, listen, Bitcoin, now listen, before I go any further, it's very high risk, high reward. I made money in Bitcoin years ago when it spiked up then, and I'm gonna give you the 3 reasons on why I think you should invest in it. All right, the number 1 reason why I think now is a good time to invest in Bitcoin is because 2 big trading options, Fidelity and E-Trade, have now accepted to take this coin on where now you can trade it. Huge, so it's more legitimately traded. Also, Jamie Dimon, who I think is the owner of it is the owner of JP Morgan Bank, and Warren Buffett both trashed Bitcoin. Oh, it's fraud, it's not legit. And then JP Dimon went and spent millions to invest his own cryptocurrency and try and do the same technology. Facebook is doing something called Libra, and even Amazon's getting in on the business, and they're doing their own cryptocurrency. So with this whole coronavirus stuff going on right now, I do believe that digital payment, as everybody said, hey, one world earth, cashless society, I do believe it makes a really good cause for this technology that actually works pretty well, and you can send it to go forward. All right, the number 2 reason, so obviously we had number 1 that it had 400 million transactions last year, and the fact that it's going to do, it's just more used, fidelity and that. The second reason is, and this is the most important reason, but it's called the halving. So just so you know, Bitcoin, because how they mine it, and I'll go through mining later, but basically they trust certain people to kind of make the coins accessible, let's say, and they're doing it about 1,800 per day. The halving or however you say it, they cut it in half, so it's going to be about 900 a day coming forward, which will make more supply and demand. Comparing it to the US dollar, the US dollar gets about, so you could say if you have $100,000, it loses a 2% inflation rate, right? That's like $2,000 if you just let the money sit around. It's going to be even more. Bitcoin, when it goes to the 900, it's actually going to get a 1.8 deflation rate because there's only a cap amount it can be on. So it makes it more valuable. If you think of supply and demand, the supply goes up, so the demand goes down, and so that makes it more valuable, if I said that right. And number 3 reason why I believe you should use Bitcoin, or the 3 reason why it's good to buy in it, is because of the trend. So if you look at the stock trend for Bitcoin, it's always gone up 12 months after the halving. So I think that this time sensitive, and you can't really relate it to exactly what happens, but I do think with the demand and what we're in, I think you buy something today, wherever you're at. This, I think we're what, April? No, it's May now. Being locked in, man, you lose the day. May 7th. Buy something now, hold it for a year, and then look at where you're at and cash it out. You'll see where everything goes. I think there'll be a lot more demand for it. I'm trying to just give you the facts, right? And I'm saying if you're going to trade Bitcoin, obviously use it, Fidelity, E-Trade, that. But if you want an extra free $10 to invest in, Coinbase is the one that's helping me out today and helping you out as well. And it's really just easy to use. Actually, you just link up your bank and boom, you're trading away. And it's fun. And here's the thing, even if you don't have enough money to trade, I'll say this before I say anything about investing, this is what I coach. Invest in yourself first. Invest in something, because knowledge is power with anything you can. Whether it's YouTube videos free, or hire a coach like me, or Grant Cardone, or anybody else that I've learned from, Lewis House as an inner circle, all these great people. That's always a great investment right then. Obviously pay off, because you can make more income out of what you learn. That's what I did. I invested $7K in a coach. Now I'm coaching people to help them out. I'm offering the same $7K coaching for a lot less with a lot more knowledge into it, because I've invested in so much. So that's why investing in yourself is always good. Then obviously paying down debt because of inflation. If you have any credit card debt, I would say do that before you invest. But even if you have something, I do think pick one type of investing and start doing it, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, start looking at properties now, whether it's Bitcoin, right? I guess, the one reason why not to do it is because it's backed by the government. I mean, it's not backed by the government. If it is, they'd probably just print more coins, really, to be honest with you, and be like, oh, here we go again. So the fact that it's not backed by the government, they can nix it at any time and say don't use it. And the fact that Amazon's involved in it and everything, but they haven't. If anything, they've allowed KFC and other people to use it. I have a lot of knowledge. I study this stuff all the time. I work about 7 days a week, but I always spend time with my family. And even my dad watches these videos, so hi, Dad. And I just want to see you make more money and say, hey, because of hanging around Jeff, I made more money, which a lot of people have said. I'll put a link below of a few testimonies, and there's more and more comments. Because the best investment you can make is in yourself. Warren Buffett said that he actually hates Bitcoin, so I think he'd be mad that I put this video out. But I'm buying Bitcoin, and I'm up a little bit.